First speaker for M30, Caitlin Meddy. A step in the process. A step in the process. Caitlin Meddy.
I found myself in Lebanon. The coffee was strong. The heat was unbearable. The cars were loud and the drivers were crazy. A new place, a new job. I wanted to succeed. I did not want to fail. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and anyone here who has ever tried hard to be successful at anything, don't let that silly little F word bring you down. Failure. Failure is not an accident to be avoided. It is a step in the process. Failure is a gift, a chance to grow. Our failures are what stoke the flame in the fire of success. Consider my story. While in Lebanon, I applied for a job as a part-time blog writer. Only when I got to the interview, they said they were looking for a full-time communications officer. I took my background in accounting and my personal experience having a Facebook page. I mustered all my confidence and I looked my interviewer in the eye and I said, I can do that. And I was hired. Phew, who knew a communications officer has so much to do? Create content, non-stop content, handle the monthly newsletter, correspondence with donors, all the social media pages. After a month, it appeared I may have bitten off more than I could chew. After 3 months, I was up a creek without a paddle. One day, as I gazed out the window at the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, as I usually did when I didn't know what else to do, my boss called me into her office. Well now, that is a level of incompetence I have never seen before. I can't have you in this position anymore, Caitlin. I failed as communications officer. But that failure led me to finding another position to work with the street kids in Lebanon. These kids from broken homes, unsafe families. They taught me the importance of tenderness and nurture when you are growing the little light inside of a child. And this has led me to great success today as a mother with my own children. Failure is not an accident to be avoided. It is a step in the process. Failure can be a gift, a chance to grow. Maybe you've heard of J.K. Rowling. When J.K. Rowling wrote the first Harry Potter book, she was broke, divorced, and on welfare. After submitting her manuscripts to a dozen publishers, one finally agreed to publish it. But he was sure to tell her that she needs to get a job because there's no money in children's books. She is a billionaire now. Speaking at a Harvard graduation, Rowling said, "You might never fail at the scale I did, but it is impossible to live without failing at something. Unless you live so cautiously, you may as well not have lived at all." Friends, failure may set you back. Failure might close a door. Failure may knock you down. But remember, that failure is bringing you a gift, a chance to grow. If you happen to hear a success story and you just peek behind the curtain, you will find a failure behind that success. Because it is our failures that are the fuel that stoke the flame in the fire of success. Failure is not an excuse to give up, but to get up and try again. As my husband always reminds me, Caitlin, you don't fail when you drop the ball. You fail when you drop the ball and you never pick it back up again. Go home today. Try. Take chances. Make mistakes. You may find that the next rock in your path might be a stepping stone, a step in the process. Madam Toastmaster.